Hello, it is Monday, it's a new weekly reading vlog and I'm about to leave this one's house and I don't want to. I'm seeing her in 11 days though, so it's fine.
It's too far away.
It is. But I've decided to DNF Norma. I'm like 70 pages in, I just don't want to read it. I'll talk about it more later, but yeah. I'm gonna listen to audiobooks and or watch Critical Role on the train home, so
I'm excited for it. Critical Role.
Hello, it is Tuesday. I was gonna vlog when I got home yesterday, but I got home at like 8 p.m. and then I had to eat dinner and I wanted to go to bed, so I'm just gonna give you those updates today. So on the train home I read my buddy read pages for Only a Monster. I have read today's pages as well, so I'm like 110 pages in. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really liking that there's like time travel involved as well. So it's like a sci-fi fantasy type thing. I am going to be putting this on hold for a few days because I'm going to wait for Catherine. So yeah, but I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad I'm finally reading this. And then yesterday on the train I did start Ashton Parker Doesn't Fail. I have read a little bit more today and I am almost 150 pages in. Very much enjoying this. Not as much as Delilah Green yet, but there's still time. We'll see how it goes. So there's that. I did film my wrap up and edit it today as well, which is good, because I had to do that. And then I have just read Stranger Things and Dungeons and Dragons. It's just a little graphic novel and it is set over the course of seasons 1 to 3. And it's how they the guys discover Dungeons and Dragons and start playing it, and then they bring Max and Elle into the game, and then obviously the end of season 3, and it's just the in between the actual bits you see in the show of them fighting monsters and the upside down and everything, and it's just them playing D&D, and it's just so cute. As someone who's about to in the next few months play their very first D&D campaign, I'm very much enjoying things like this and I'm very excited. So yeah, I borrowed this off Ash like 2 months ago, so she's finally gonna get it back. So yeah, that's basically the only updates I have. Me and my mum was watching Rebels tonight because obviously I haven't really seen her because I have been at Ash's and then at work, so we just like spent some time together this evening, watched some Rebels, and we're now like halfway through season 3, so we're getting through that quite nicely. But tomorrow I don't know. So I don't actually know how much reading I'm going to get done the next 2 days, because tomorrow when I finish work I'm going straight to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and then Thursday after work I'm going straight to see Hamilton. So I've got a busy few days, but it is a 48-hour readathon on Saturday and Sunday, so hopefully I should be able to get a pretty big chunk of reading done then. But for the next couple of days I'm just gonna power through Ashton Parker Doesn't Fail because I have my journey to work and then my lunch break. However, I'm thinking on my lunch break I might start Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu, because that is my last Eurovision-a-thon book I currently have, so I'm thinking I might do that. But yeah, that's basically my updates. And I don't know when I'll catch up with you, whether it'll be tomorrow, Thursday or Friday, but I will catch up with you then. Hello, it is Thursday. This is going to be a really quick update because I am very tired. But yesterday I started reading The Kingdom of Back. I only read like 6%, like 21 pages. I have no thoughts so far. And then I read some more of Ashton Parker, and then I read more today. I only have this much left, so I'm hoping to finish that tomorrow. Tomorrow I need to read 2 lots of pages of this because I haven't read any today. But yesterday I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. No spoilers, but I absolutely loved it. I cried a lot, no surprise. I don't think there's any Marvel films I don't cry at. And then today I cried so much I gave myself a headache because I went to see Hamilton. So ever since the Broadway Pro Shot went onto Disney Plus in 2020, I think it was beginning of July 2020, I've been obsessed with this show. I love it so much, but I haven't managed to go see it. And then I got some gift vouchers around my birthday, so I used them because one of the places you could use them was to get theatre tokens. So I got theatre tokens, and I booked tickets. They were expensive tickets, but with the 2 vouchers I had, I didn't have to pay anything for my seat, and it was a really, really good seat. It was in the back row of stalls, but it was like the aisle seat, so it was like dead centre, and it was incredible. It was such a good view, and the person playing King George right now is amazing. I don't know who it is though, because they haven't updated the programme. I bought this only to see, like, and to look during the interval. I was like, John Montague ain't King George anymore. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, absolutely amazing show. I wish I could go see it more often, but tickets are so expensive. So yeah, I will keep entering the lottery for £10 tickets and probably never get them. But yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna go because I've got a really bad headache thanks to this. And I'm hoping I can just sleep that off because I've got work tomorrow, and then I've got a live show tomorrow evening. So we shall see, but I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday. I have just woken up, which is when my face looks like this and my voice sounds like this. But I thought I'd give you a quick update. I genuinely was going to update you last night. But then me and Ash started watching Revenge of the Sith. Didn't even get to the end of the film. I was fully falling asleep. So yeah, updates. Yesterday I read some more pages of Only a Monster. I'm still on the fence about this. I'm like halfway through, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. So I can't actually give you any thoughts because I don't know. However, I did finish Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail, and this was a 5-star. I absolutely loved this. I loved the relationship that formed from these two, and I just, and also I'm even more excited for Iris's book, because something that happened in this one with Iris, which I'm not a fan of it happening, but I'm now relating to Iris more and more, and I'm just ready. I'm ready for Iris's book. And then I did start the Little Brooklyn Bakery by Julie Kaplan. Got the audiobook from a library. I'm fully wanting to just read all of Julie Kaplan's books now, like finish them. So after this I've only got the Tokyo book, and then she's got a France book coming out in, I think, June. So I thought, do you know what, let's throw on an audiobook, because I don't really have audiobooks for the other books on my TBR this month, other than Red Scrolls of Magic and Aurora Burning, which those I'm going to be having the physical book in front of me, so I needed an audiobook for on the way to work and on my lunch break. So I went with that. But my plans for today, it is the 48-hour readathon today, and we're kicking them off at 8 AM on Ash's channel, and I'm very excited. I'm probably not going to be on Ash's much because I do have some bits to do this morning, but that's fine. We don't have to be on each other's sprints for the whole time. We're not doing a full 48 hours. I apologise for my stomach. I think I need to go make breakfast. But today my plan is to read all of Chaos Rising, which is the first Thrawn Ascendancy book. And I did cave and get the audiobook with a credit, so I should be able to do it. So I'll catch up with you later. Also, I need to correct something I said on Thursday about Hamilton. I was saying about how they haven't updated the programme because it's still showing Joel as King George. I was incorrect. I've looked it up, and from the looks of their website and all their other Twitter and everything, their cast changeover isn't till June. So I actually had an alternate King George. However, I still cannot figure out who it was, and I'm so sad because I would very much like to know who I saw playing King George, because he was incredible. But yeah, it is actually, the programme was correct. That is still the 2022 to 2023 cast. So if you was watching that clip and being like, what's she on about? Don't worry, I'm rectifying this knowledge now. I'll catch up with you later. Can we appreciate the donut time donuts I got for May the 4th? They got delivered yesterday and I'm very excited. We have the R2-D2 Yodo Chewsnacker X-Ring Darth Glazer, and I cannot remember the name of this one. I will put it here because I can't remember the name of it, but we're about to try the Chewsnacker one. Hello, it is a lot later. It is 9:30 p.m. I'm gonna go to bed because I am going on live sprints at 6 a.m. But why did I agree to do this? Not even agree. Why did I offer to do this? I'm starting to regret my life decisions. I'm kidding. I'm looking forward to more sprints tomorrow. Today, very good progress. Not as much progress as I would have liked, but I read my buddy read pages for Spellbound with Jem. Instantly, within the first 50 pages, we're both hooked. Like, we love the characters. All of them so far. We love the representation. I'm just here for it so much. And then I did read a chunk of Chaos Rising. I am 250 pages in, so I only have this left. So I am definitely going to finish this tomorrow. I think I don't know whether I want to start the second book in this series tomorrow or read something else. I have not decided, because the second book is not on my TBR. I think I might do something else that is on my TBR. We'll see tomorrow, but yes, and that's it. It's a very short update. This is probably a short vlog again. At some point I might be doing longer vlogs, who knows. But yeah, I have been live for a lot of hours today because I was on like all of Ash's sprints this morning, and she started at 8 and finished at like 2, and then I was on Tori's sprints from like 2 or just after 2 until about 5:30. So I'm sleepy and I'm doing it all again tomorrow. So I'm actually not going to wrap up this vlog today. I'm going to wrap it up tomorrow, so you can have the whole 48-hour readathon. But yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow. I was fully about to end the vlog. No, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Sunday. I am currently on my sprints. We are on like the 4th or 5th sprint now. Doing pretty well. I went on to live sprints first thing this morning and I did finish the One Ascendancy, Chaos Rising. This was a 5-star. This was incredible. I don't know how, but the narrator manages to sound exactly like Lars Mikkelsen when he is saying Thrawn's like lines. Like to the point at first I genuinely thought it was Lars Mikkelsen narrating. I'm really intrigued as to how the rest of the story goes, because he is not Grand Admiral Thrawn at the moment. So I'm excited to see where that goes. But this was a 5-star and I'm very excited to continue this series. It was so good. And then I did read my buddy read pages for Spellbound. I am obsessed. This is amazing. The banter that these two have, Sun and Rook, is just amazing. I really love the rivalry between their two mentors. Like, I just love everything about this book. It's amazing and I love it so much. And then I did read my buddy read pages for Only a Monster. I'm going to be honest, I'm enjoying it enough to not DNF, but I don't know if I'm going to continue this series. I don't know if it's a duology or a bigger series, but the second book is coming out fairly soon, I think, and I'm not hooked enough. I don't actually care that much about it, which isn't boding well. I'm thinking it might be a 3-star, which is a shame because it's got a really good premise, but I'm not that fussed about it. And then I am reading The Kingdom of Back. I'm currently like 15% into it. I'm giving it till the end of this sprint, which is half an hour left. I'm giving it till the end of this sprint, and I might DNF it depending on how I feel about it by the end of this sprint, because I'm just not enjoying it. It is historical, but it's also got a fantasy twist, and I usually like historical if it's fantasy as well, but this one's making me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Like, she's like, I don't think she's even a teenager, and she's overhearing her dad say about, oh, if she's this careless losing a notebook, then like how will she be able to care for her husband? And it's like, she is a child, and I understand that it was written, like, it's set in a different time, but it doesn't stop me being uncomfortable with it. So yeah, we'll see. I will update you, but if I do DNF this, then I am gonna read volume 3 of Someone Keeps Killing Children, because I really want to read this. So yeah, I thought I would give you an update now because I've got quite a lot of updates, and then I will update you again at the end of the day with the rest of my updates. But look at me updating halfway through the day. Go me. Okay, yeah, I'm DNFing Kingdom of Back. I'm 25% in, and the line that's done it for me was, it would mean that I was the kind of girl who disobeyed her father, who would go on to disobey other men, her husband, in her life. Nope, I'm not about that. I'm DNFing it. It is a lot later. It is almost 11:30. We're doing the last sprint. I'm not reading in this sprint. I think I'm done for the weekend. But I read the entirety of Someone Keeps Killing the Children, volume 3. Perfect. Just like the first two. I really wanted to continue it, but I'm trying to be good and read one a month in the lead up to the final issue coming out, or volume coming out in August. So I did not pick up volume 4, even though I really wanted to, but it was obviously a 5-star. It was absolutely amazing. The artwork in this is still just as amazing, and there was like a particular page which I'm not going to be able to find doing it like this, but it was amazing. And the page in particular, I need to find it, hang on a sec. This double spread in particular gives me such Stranger Things vibes. Like, they look a little bit like Demogorgons, and I'm just like here for it. The artwork is amazing and I love it. And then me and Ash finished watching Revenge of the Sith because I fell asleep watching it on Friday. So we finished watching that in 2 sprints. And then on my library app, I found a comic series where the first volume was on, available to just borrow now, and it's called Skywalker Strikes. It's by Jason Aaron, I think. And I read the entirety of this, and it was really good. I am trying to work out where on the timeline it is. I think it's between episodes 5 and 6, and it follows Leia, Luke and Han, and it was very good. It was a 5-star, and I have reserved the second volume because I want to read that as well, and it's a new comic series to read because I don't have enough already. But yeah, I am literally using this last half-hour sprint to close up this vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed. I've had a really productive 48-hour readathon. It wasn't so productive yesterday, but today I've read a lot of pages, almost 600 I think. And yeah, I DNF'd a book, but I've caught up on books, I've finished books, and it is a good time. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.